Today is a great day. We will be removing that thing and putting that thing. So stay tuned. What's up? Welcome back to the channel. So if you guys been following the channel, I've been like doing a lot of research and trying to think what pipes I wanted to put in the bike. I looked at every single pipe, stainless steel, chrome, shorties, full length pipe, and I found one that I like. So hopefully, you know, it looks nice. And if you guys don't know already, I got pipes from SPC. I got the Cutback, I believe, from SPC, stainless steel. This thing's nice. Look at all the welding, all that stuff. Nice pipe, nice pipe. Right, SP Concept. They do amazing work.
Something went wrong. Try again in a few seconds.
What the hell? Anyways, I'm about to shut her down. But yeah, they do amazing work and I love it. Right, so I was trying to think so hard because I wanted to keep the chrome, right? And there was hardly any videos or pictures out there, at least that the ones I was looking at. I couldn't find stainless steel pipes with chrome. So like some of these right here, you know, these are stained chrome. This is stained chrome, maybe, I don't know. Chrome. This is changing. And then now I'm about to put on some stainless steel pipes, shorties. So hopefully I like it. Let's check it out. Also, don't forget, if you are new here, go ahead and hit that like button. Comment down below, what do you think about these pipes, all right? We're about to find out if I like it or not. I know it's gonna be loud. And yeah, hit that subscribe button, it's free. All right, so let's get started. First, you wanna start off with removing your bags, your saddlebags. I'm not gonna show you how. You should know how to move that stuff or take it off already. And I might take off the floorboards, maybe not, we'll see. Might need the room. I am not a mechanic or professional. I'm just a guy who loves wrenching in his garage. I refuse to take my bike to the shop because every shop I know of charge a freaking arm and a leg. I mean, if I make a mistake, I make a mistake. I learn from them, all right? I love doing this stuff. I'm pretty handy with tools, but I am no professional. All right, before we get started, and before I forget, let me do a little cold start with my Chrome Werks slip-ons with stock headers. Let's get it. There it is. I don't want to get it too hot, so start taking the stuff out. All right, so the stuff that comes in your box are all the pipes. Obviously, you got your mounting bracket, and you got your hardware. You got your O2 sensor adapters, bolts, copper washer in your spring, and these mounting brackets as well for mounting that one on. For tools, I got this cheapo Walmart special right there. I got 8mm for the clamps, a ratchet, extension. You got 1/2 inch socket and 15-inch deep socket, and a picking tool for your exhaust gasket. This one I got from Revzilla. I'll make sure to put the link down below so you can get all this stuff for yourself, including all this, right? Oh yeah, check it out, I got a new table. Nice. Now to take out all this junk stock off the bike, minus that's not junk, not stock. Chrome Werks, love those. All right, let's get to it. All right, we'll start off by taking out these clamps that holds this heat shield in. All right, this is 8mm. Now go ahead and switch over to your 15 deep socket so you can get this clamp off. Or get it loose, you know. Then might as well loosen up this clamp in between where the cross member is, right there. Loosen it up. Now we'll move to the back to our 1/2-inch bolts. Man, having this bike on this lift is scary. Now once you remove all bolts, you know, make sure this is fully loose. Go ahead and wiggle this off. Now this has been on here for a while now, so I don't know how hard it's gonna be to take it off. Kind of scary with this bike on this lift. Well, it's spinning, so it'll come off. Give it a little wiggle. Oh yeah. Go ahead, remove this bracket right here. You won't need it anymore. And this rubber, well, I won't need it anymore. And go ahead and move this rubber grommet as well. Come on, get out. All right, now come to the other side. Go ahead, grab our 8mm and remove these 2 clamps back here. Now grab your 15mm socket and take this, or loosen up this clamp right here. And then your 1/2-inch socket for these bolts. Go ahead and wiggle this off now. Ooh, this one's on here. Get some WD-40 in here. It's got, oh yeah. Whew. Sheesh. And go ahead and remove this bracket as well. And this rubber grommet. Under here you have your crossover pipe and you have this bolt. It is a 1/2-inch as well. Go ahead and take that out. Just this bracket holding on. Slides out like this. You have this bracket as well. I'm just gonna leave it right there. No biggie. Since I already loosened up that clamp on the other side, go ahead and wiggle this out. Much better. Alright, get that out of the way. Back on this side, you got clamps. We gotta take out these clamps. You got one right here and one right here. Now, same thing with this front heat shield. You got one right here and one down here. So, run into a little issue here. So I got my fairing spoiler right here and it is in the way. Let's see. I could get in there with my swivel socket. Alright, I got it loose. I just use a regular ratchet in my swivel. Alright, now that we got these two clamps undone, we'll go ahead and remove the floorboards so we got more wiggle room and make the installation of the new pipes easier. Oh yeah, that's on there. Took out the big gun. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, go ahead, push your brake pedal down and remove this heat shield. Now you have this bracket right here, calls for a 1/2 inch socket. Alright, before we move any further, you gotta locate your O2. I know it's a mess in here. I got lights all over my bike, underglow. Anyway, you gotta locate your O2 sensor plugs, which are those two back there, and go ahead and unplug that. Man, these plugs are annoying. That one. Go ahead and cut up these zip ties. Be careful not to cut your lines, and go ahead and follow it. Should be here, and leads to right here and front right there. So we'll go ahead and remove that. Remember here, so here's the black one, goes to the back. Now what I'm gonna do is go ahead and undo these nuts in here. These call for a 1/2 inch. Same thing for the front. Make sure we can. Here. Oh yeah, got it out. Alright. Now get this shit out of the way. Alright, so I got the stock headers on the table. I'm about to take these off and O2 sensors and realize I don't have NICs, so I'll be back. Right, finally had to run to AutoZone real quick to get me some NICs. I hope it's a good one. Oh well. But yeah, took a little long because I had to get some other stuff. Started taking out the O2 sensors from your stock headers. Try your best not to touch the actual sensor. And now go ahead and remove these, what is it called, flanges? Flange? Whatever. Now, I know you could replace these, getting new ones, but I'm just gonna use the same one. I was honestly considering not putting NICs for O2 sensor, but the manual calls for it, and yeah, do what the manual says. Look, did that by hand. Take that one out. Easy peasy. So your longer one is gonna be your front, and this is gonna be your back. Before you actually start up your bike, make sure you wipe this down with some alcohol, or you could use soap and water. So since I'm using the stock O2 sensors, I'll go ahead and put the provided adapters that came with the package. Don't forget to put your copper washer. Apply some NICs. A little messy, but oh well. That's why I bought those. You can go ahead and start threading these in. Do the other side. Alright, now these say they call for 12 to 14 foot-pounds of torque. I'll just do it by hand right here. Feels pretty snug. Now we're putting on the O2 sensors. Right, remember, the back is black. So it's going through this pipe, the shorter pipe. Go ahead and put a smidge of NICs in here. Try not to touch the sensor. Alright, before I forget, go ahead and grab these and put it back on. So you want to put your flange back on with this little indent right here facing out, so facing towards the engine. See if I could do this by hand again. Oh yeah, using my own natural tool. Oh yeah. Alright, that's in. You can go ahead and put some zip ties right here. So, well, maybe not for that one, but for this one, prevent it from sliding down. Alright, now we're about to put this mounting bracket on here. So you want to take these two out. Calls for a 1/4 Allen. So your kit comes with 4 bolts. You got 2 short ones and 2 long ones. These 2 long ones will go here along with the bracket. Go ahead and put some blue Loctite on. It can only go in one way. And this is 1/2 inch socket. 22 to 25 foot-pound. And before I forget, take out your gasket. Try not to scratch up the inside of that part right there. I got my gaskets out. I mean, it didn't look too bad at all, but it's always best to change it. Now I got my new gasket from Revzilla. Again, I'll put the link in the description so you can get yours, but you want to put the tapered end, or so the wider end facing out, right? Take your time putting this thing on. Try and get it in there evenly. For me, I bought 4 of these, so in case I mess up, hopefully I don't mess up, but try and get it in there evenly. So pretty challenging. Oh, I missed it. Alright, after like 5,000 cuss words, I finally got 2 gaskets in. And now let's go ahead and start putting in our head pipes. Alright, I got the left one of the front side started. Now let's do the other side. You don't want to tighten these down just yet. Leave them loose. Alright, that one feels about right. Got it started. Doesn't feel like it's cross-threading. Leave that one loose. Now, let's do the rear one. This one should be easier. This one will go in as so. Alright, you want to leave it loose first. Put your O2 sensor to the side, out of the way. Actually, this one could go ahead and feed it back through the front or the side cover. Now, you can go ahead and grab your last piece Grab the 2 little brackets that came with it and put it this little nipple part facing in. Your last 2 remaining bolts from the kit goes here. Alright, this was a pain in the ass, but ended up mounting it up. So at first it looked like it wasn't lining up. I got it to line up, torqued these down to 20 foot-pounds, 2 bolts back here. Oh yeah, ended up taking off the whole fairing spoiler so I could get to that bolt in there. Yeah, it was a pain. And in order for me to take that fairing spoiler off, I had to take my whole front fairing off. Anyways, got it mounted up, routed the O2 sensors, the front O2 sensor back to its spot right here along the bottom, routed everything back right here. I'm about to put the bike back together, take it off the stand, and fire it up, see how she sounds. That took forever. Look at all the extra tools I ended up taking out. Oh yeah, so I ended up, I forgot to mention earlier, I put the springs on. I didn't have the pulley, but I used a long nose pliers, wiped it down. All right, wiped off all my fingerprints and grime and all that stuff. Put the bike back together. About to start her up without a tune. I do have a Powervision 4 in there. I'll give it a tune tomorrow and we'll go for a ride. But for tonight, yeah, it's already nighttime. Start it up, see how she sounds. Out with the old, in with the new. Let me put the camera down right here. Yeah. Alright, that is pretty loud and I'm happy with it. Whew, I can't wait to go for a ride tomorrow. So maybe for tonight, I'll give it a little tune. I'll probably show you that tomorrow. So we'll call it a night and we'll pick up tomorrow with the test ride. Alright, what's up? It is the next day. As you can see, roads are a little wet. While we wait for that rain to die down, we could go ahead and start tuning up the bike. Throwing a little tune. So go ahead and open up my Powervision 4 app. For now, I'm just gonna put in a tune from their set maps. Full 2-in-1 exhaust, high flow intake, 107 air cool. Choose that one. Flash tune, yes. Alright, flash complete. Man, look at that thing. Beautiful. right, there you have it. It was pretty loud. I'm pretty stoked about it. No, I don't have a cam just yet. All I have is my high flow air intake and the exhaust and the tuner. That's it. I will be getting that cam pretty soon. Don't know when. Oh yeah, a few things I want to point out. So when I first put everything together last night, put my floorboards back on, I noticed my floorboard was sitting on the pipe. It was literally touching. I went ahead and did some modifications myself. I added some, I think about 5 washers on here, the rear one, then 4 right here just to like even it out. Temporary fix. And I am buying the little floorboard spacers from Hogwarts. So yeah, so it may or may not happen to you. Man, so far so good. Look, it's starting to change colors. I love it. Shout out to SP Concept. This is their cutback exhaust shorty. Hopefully that helped a little bit. You know, the video won't do it justice. I promise you. You got to hear it in person. Oh, and future project, like very soon, probably next video will be coming up. Yes, I am changing my own tires and balancing it myself. I refuse to bring it to the shop and pay for $300-400 for changing a single tire. I'd rather do it myself. So I bought the tire myself and all the tools needed, including this one right here and some other stuff. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, it's gonna be my first time, but first time for everything, right? I appreciate you guys for watching. I recommend you guys get these pipes. If you want shorties 2-in-1, SP Concept 2017 to 2025 M8 baggers, cutbacks, exhaust. Bam. I'll be sure to drop the links to the stuff I got down in the description below. So check it out. They offer exhaust for baggers, M8 baggers, M8 softails, Sportsters, Dynas. Check it out. Check it out. I am super stoked about this. Help a brother out by leaving a like down below if you do like the video. If you don't, hey, do what you want to do. Drop a comment down below. What do you think? I promise you, you won't regret it if you get one of these for you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's free. Come on. Peace.